extra light light. So yeah, I think I back up. We want this. Nice to have power strip up where you can see it. Let's see, here we go. Minds of their own. All right, let's see here. Cable. That there's a longer one for this. Should be so. So yeah, I won't be going to IRF this year, but as I've been watching people get ready for, Murph. I might be going to IRF. I'm sort of torn, but watching everybody's enthusiasm for Murph has kind of gotten me in the mood. Like, I don't want to miss IRF now. I feel like I'm missing out. Got the FOMO. A bad case of the FOMOs. So we will be this light up of little 3D printer here. Let's bring the old alternative cam over. Get a closer look at what I'm doing. I'll even mic myself up. Normally I would move this into another place. We'll figure out better ways to do this in the future. Here we are. Hello. So, welcome to the BIQU. See, I've already stuck a sticker on there. It's got Marlin on board. Very happy one. This thing needs some tightening up. Let's see what we can do about that. Have an accessible screw for tightening, does it? Maybe it does. Screws for the I have probably a better mount somewhere eventually. For now, doing is rely on something to keep this in place. Tie the cable up or whatever. Look at this poor thing. The other side of this here. So look. That much light on it? I don't know. Ceiling and get light is such an issue when you these things, but this particular cam is a Logitech. Not an expensive. Not exactly a high. Hello. Oh wow. All the light. bounce things a little differently. Still bouncing off the ceiling, which means, you know, you gotta look at my shiny head. Alright, so here's what we're dealing with. I'll pop it up and we'll show you. This is straight from the factory. This is how our BIQU B1 SE Plus arrived. I assembled it, and I was ready to do my first print. I was very happy. I had it sitting around for a couple days, but finally got around to doing a print with it. And let's take a look and see what happens when you try to just basically home it. All right, so you can see the screen is, yeah, we could really use more light, huh? Jeez, what is the deal? Maybe this camera is only reacting to certain frequencies of light. Hey, look at dirty hand. Oh, so dirty. All right, are we clean yet? Yes, we're good. Almost. We're almost clean. Send the robot vacuum in for closer inspection. So, it's so black, that's what's messing it up. We need to make these printers lightly colored so our cameras don't get blown out by their automatic sensor behavior. Let's see if I can make Logi behave better. If there's some way to modify its settings or whatever. Filters, please. Filters. Let's try doing Luma key. Geez, there's not much you can do, huh? LUT. Lookup table. No, I'm not going to do a lookup table. Chroma key. Color correction. I don't know. Maybe a color correction. Yeah, see, you can't do much. I'm messing with the gamma. Contrast, but yeah, the initial signal is just bad. Brightness, like, no. What I would need is yeah, I would need to have something to adjust the camera itself, which I don't know if there is such a thing to mess with the camera controls. Maybe there is, you know, that would be great. Look that up someday. All right, meanwhile, let's take a look at this thing. So, take my word for it, I'm going to be pressing things on the screen, which you can kind of see. Oh wait, now you can see them when I do that. Almost. Again, almost. So we're getting too much light from the ceiling is what's going on, actually. Too much light. Look at this. Wow, where's that even coming from? Over here? Over here? I wish I knew. All right. It's not coming from there. And I don't know. It's just being strange. Okay. It's voodoo, man. I haven't really been... Oh, look at that. It really blows it out if I point it at the ceiling. Whereas I bet... Well, let's see if I could put it somewhere else. I don't know. Look at the best of both worlds. Both the best worlds? Yeah. Okay, so anyway, you can't really see the buttons, but trust me, they are there, and they do say what they promised, what they, you know, what you expect, home and main menu, all that kind of crap. Let's see what we got, settings, etc. Yeah, so you can't even make it out. Stupid cam. It's terrible. Look, you can make it out if I do stuff like this. Hey, you can almost see it. How about that? Okay, yeah, great. But yeah, crappy cam. I could switch to the other cam, but I'd have to drag it over, which, hey, could be fun. Who knows? Why not? Seems to have better color reproduction anyway. But I don't have the longest cord on this, so we'll have to deal with what we have to deal with. But let's see how that works. Hey, yeah, you can pretty much make things out better. Screen's kind of glowy. Whoa. But yeah, it's as close as I can get it right now. Cool. Bye. Kidding. My privacy shield is not needed, nor do I think they make a lick of sense, but they exist. There we go. Okay. Pardon my... Oh, let's do this thing. So, back to our crap printer. No, it's a wonderful printer. It's just not in the best of shapes right now. So see if we can do some calibrating. Menu. All right, menu. Preheat leveling. Let's go to settings. Machine default. So let's do the restore default to start with. Confirm. Factory settings have been restored. All right. Back. Is there a way to save settings? Settings save? No. I think it just saves them automatically. Which is, a thing we could add to Marlin. Have it do that for you. A little bit of a hassle here and there, but could be fun. Restore default, machine, screen. So, yeah, let's try machine. Runout is on. PLR is on. Motor unlock. Shutdown. Auto power off. LED color. So we can do our, we can turn on an LED. Presumably, this is one of the things that I don't think worked right away, was the LED color stuff. Which is like, does it have an LED? Maybe it does, I'm not sure. But maybe the LED color, anyway. Runout on, so let's turn off all this fancy feature. Well, before I do anything, we'll just go back. We'll do a normal homing. Machine again, screen has options. I can rotate the UI, I can do some adjustment, I can change the language, I can change it to silent, which is very nice. Machine, again, there is nothing for the trinamic drivers to tune them. Here, leveling, preheat, emergency stop, extrude, home, move. So that's it. So let's do home. You would think this would be the most basic thing. Home screen, here we go. Hit home. And there's a emergency stop even on this screen. It's okay. Home decks, just fine. Has a real end stop. Homing Y, just fine. Oh, move to the middle. And it actually did it right this time. Maybe restoring the factory settings was a help. I don't know. But it uses the nozzle as the probe, so that makes a big difference. Okay, well, well, now that it's working, I'm kind of curious to see if it can print what I set it up to print. I've made I did make something to print. Let me go grab it. We'll try it. We'll see if we can't get a print happening on this BIQU. I'll move the camera around or whatever I have to do. I actually have this cam was meant to be used with Octoprint, so anyway, I'll be right back. Hello. I went to find my SD cards. I couldn't find them because I left them in someplace stupid. As usual. Tired and looking for something. I thought I'd drag them all out, but only dragged a couple out. Basically, there is a card set aside for this printer, but as usual, I'm not sure it's labeled. Pi 400, blah, 64 gig. Yeah, these are all. The Pi 8 gig, blah, and blah. Okay, well, one of these lovely things has what I want. Let's see what we can do. TF card, huh? What? TF. Okay. It says TF card, which is just weird. Okay, let's just go back. So homing worked. That was interesting. Leveling, should I? I guess, maybe. Sure, do ABL. Heat, unload, cool down, leveling. pretty smart. It's got heat, which is nice. It should heat. Is it heating? That's the question. Sounds like it is. Oh yeah, it's going up to 180 and 50, which is fine. Okay, neat. Let's add a spool holder to this, or... well, yeah, I don't want to print the thing I was going to print in red. Or do I? I might if I go for the thing I was thinking of, but if I was going to do that, I would have put Magigoo on this bed. It deserves some Magigoo. So I could go with this lovely red color here, in which I would put it on the bed of the... I would actually throw it on the bed of the CR10 back here. How about that? Let's see. Let's turn on the... let's go back to this close up. Yeah. So I've got this red color here, which is pretty nice. Get a better view of it. Ish. This terrible camera. Look how red. It's as red as the wall. Even redder. So yeah, I may actually just put a spool holder on top of this thing. I'm kind of resigning myself to the fact that I may just leave these as they are, because I have enough room for, you know, theoretically 10 printers just on these shelves alone. If I put together the 5 shelves, but I use like only 4, it's about 6.5 feet tall, I think, something like that. That would actually be great because I need more shelf space. So there's area. I may even use all 5 and just put a few of them real close together, because I need shelf space for certain things like electronic parts, boards, whatever, to get at them really readily. And again, homing is working. Homing is working. So far, so good. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what was up with it before then. I mean, it may recur, we'll see. You know, it's behaving really strange. My thought was, after thinking about it, I was like, well, it didn't happen every time. Settings stored. Okay, it's actually doing the leveling. It's just weird. Weirdly slow at the beginning. Okay, and it's doing Y first, which is fine. I actually have it set up to do that sometimes if you want. Neat. The way the wires are on this are a little weird. They're like ribbons, but they're wrapped. Strange. So, yeah, really sorry about the quality of this webcam. I should really switch over to the other and just move it over and deal with it. Let me see if I can figure out a way to do that. It's, I'm using, well, shouldn't be hard. We'll just do this. Face. It's me, close up. Boy, do I look tired. Sleepy boy. Alright, let's pull out the cam. Bye-bye. And yeah, you can still hear my audio. We'll just move it over. I have another plug for it that may work.